Dear Lord! Well, hello dear sirs and madams. Welcome to my most wonderful first video. This will be the first in a series where I, Balladorf the Dwarf, regale you, dear viewers, with my thoughts and wonderings on some particular game that has taken my fancy.
But Belly, what is the point of these videos?
What is the point of the videos, you ask? Well, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe it's time to know. But, perhaps, hopefully, my meanderings and waffling may bring some happiness or joy, if only for a few moments, or possibly beyond. If we could achieve that, then all will be well here, in the dwarven hold of our ancestors. I hope, kind viewer, that we will have some fun together as we look at Broforce. Broforce is an utterly ridiculous game. It is full of explosions, destruction, and rampant macho madness. It is a jolly good time. At its most simple core, it is a multiplayer run-and-gun action game, similar in vein to games of old like Contra or Metal Slug, where you, the most wonderful player, take on the role of many heroes from the world of popular culture. You embark on a globe-trotting adventure of carnage and muscle flexing. What differs between this game and many other run-and-gun games is simply this. You can blast and destroy nearly every piece of scenery you can see, to the point where you could even hinder your own progress in a level through sheer overindulgence of destruction. Broforce was designed by Free Lives and published by Devolver Digital. It has a wonderful start menu that features, amongst other things, an options menu, with the camera shake being a notable thing. It can get a bit crazy-wazy. The join online to join others online. The level editor to edit some levels. Custom campaign to create and play custom campaigns. You could, of course, play against the other one. And lastly, you could just leave it completely. Each level, you, and if you somehow have them, up to 3 friends, are given a random bro and charged with destroying all the evildoers and devils present before raising the American flag and escaping via helicopter to the next campaign of carnage.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes, it is indeed nice. So, at the beginning of the game, the player, which is you, starts off with just one bro, Rambro, who is of course Rambro from the Stallone franchise. As the player progresses through each explosive level, they will come across cages within which hold other bros held captive. By destroying the cage and freeing the bro inside, you'll begin to unlock the numerous playable heroes from the game. Each new bro is unlocked at a certain number of rescues, with Bromando, Arnie from Commando, available from the first rescue, and Broly, lastly, unlocked after 485.
485? How can we possibly get so many?
Such a high number of rescues may seem quite a mountain to climb, but, as one dwarf would find out, the bros are unlocked at quite a rampant speed. Unlocking the various bros can be done in a fairly short period of time. The main campaign is managed through an overworld map, literally of the world. The player can guide their helicopter around the map and select which level they wish to tackle next. Usually this is the next in sequence, but there are several side missions as well which unlock various power-ups. Each level of Broforce is a chance for the players to show off their game-playing prowess. Be it by themselves or working with others as a well-oiled machine, our heroes can easily overcome the biggest of baddies.
Who are these baddies then you speak of?
That is a good question, and one that will be answered. The baddies here within this mass of bits are portrayed as world terrorists, aliens, undead monsters, all led by red devils who aim to take over the world. Only the ragtag bunch of bros stand between them and world domination. They must be defeated, dear sirs and madams, and defeated they most certainly will be.
So, these heroes you speak of, are they nice ones?
Yes, there is certainly some good ones. There are many bros in the game, and despite what bro might suggest, there are several female bros to play with as well. Besides Brobocop, Broman the Barbarian, and Bro Shetty, there's Tank Bro, Ellen Rip Bro, and Braid from Tank Girl, Alien, and Kill Bill respectively, amongst others. But what is a game without gameplay? The game might be spectacular visually and sound bodaciously fine, but if moment-to-moment gameplay is horrendous, then nothing can save it. There is no worry here though, no sir, none at all. The gameplay is a blast, feeling responsive to the player's inputs with smooth scrolling and level design. The players rarely lose sight of their destination, with levels feeling linear but never boring. The difficulty does ramp up over the course of the campaign, so mastery will be needed to complete the game, but it is doable with a little perseverance. Each of the numerous bros, and there are definitely numerous, let me tell you, each has their own strengths and weaknesses, with some favouring up and personal melee combat with edge of the blade or thud of the fist, while others prefer guns plenty mixed with rocket fire for good measure.
You like the game then, Bally?
What does this singular dwarf ultimately feel about this video game, you ask? I think it is brilliant, easy to pick up, and a joyous rampo fun. It is completely over the top, with rambunctious sounds accompanying each rampant explosion or gunfire. The whole thing is a huge tongue-in-cheek send-up of 20th century action movies, with a side glance at the gung-ho approach to world peace. I would recommend this to anyone who likes pick-up-and-play, arcadey-type action fun. Lastly, dear sirs and madams, before I chisel the final rune onto today's work, can I suggest this? Though the game is good fun and easily enjoyable alone, have a go with friends, because the fun had playing with others will keep you laughing way past the morrow. And with that, dear viewer, I close the doors to the hold once more, before emerging with my next fine work for your viewing pleasure.
Bally, is there some way to support the channel? It does seem like a nice channel, after all.
There is indeed a way to support the channel and myself. If you so fancy, you can click the subscribe button along with a thumbs up. I've also written a book. It is about someone living with depression and other mental health issues set in a fantasy world. I shall add a link in the description below. And with that, everyone, I thank you and goodbye.